Hi everyone, it's Alda Willian, and in this video we are going to talk about Scratch program. What is Scratch? Scratch is an interactive and fun visual-based programming language. With Scratch, we can make animations, games, and other interesting creations. Scratch makes it easy for programmers to create programs without worrying about writing syntax. Why? It is because there is no need to write code. What we need is just dragging and dropping the code blocks that have been provided. Simple, isn't it? It is simple. You should try. This programming language was created by the MIT Media Lab of the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, which is designed for the learning of children aged 8 to 16 years old. Even so, everyone of all ages can use Scratch as a learning medium. Amazing it is. It is amazing. This programming language can be the choice of beginner programmers to practice computational thinking. Okay, the next thing that I would like to talk about is how to use the Scratch. There are two versions available, web-based and desktop. If you want to use the web version, visit the address at scratch.mit.edu, then select the menu Create. And if you want to use the desktop versions, you need to download the Scratch editor and also Adobe Air. Okay, let's move on to talk about Scratch development environment. Let's get acquainted with the Scratch development environment. What is it? It is a place where you can create creative programs using programming logic without worrying about syntax errors, as I said earlier. And then, what are the functions contained in Scratch? The first one is Canvas. What is it? What is it for? The block of code that you have designed will run or appear on the canvas. It also can be called a window. Inside the canvas, there is a green flag logo and red circle that serve to run and stop the program. And then the second one is sprites. Sprites are programmable images or objects. The cat image is the default sprite. These sprites will contain command blocks designed to be interactive, such as moving, having sound, and so on. You can also change and add sprites in the new sprite menu and select Choose Sprite from library. There will be a large selection of sprites that Scratch has provided. Furthermore, you also can use sprites outside of the Scratch. Select the Upload Sprites from the File menu. And then the third one is background and stage. Backdrop is the background image on the canvas. Backdrops can be replaced in the stage section, which is located to the left of the sprite. And then the next one is scripts. What does script mean? What does script means? Scripts are a collection of command blocks that you will use to program. Each block has a different functions. The first one is motion block. What is it for? Motion blocks are used to move sprites, such as the move 10-step command. This command moves the sprite 10 steps. And the next one is looks block. What is it for? Looks blocks are used for everything related to the appearance of the program. For example, changing the costume on the sprites or changing the backdrop. And then the next one is sound block. Sound blocks are used to give sound to sprites or the stages. For example, giving voice to the cat and giving back sound to the program. The next one we have pen block. What is it for? Pen blocks are used to trace sprites as they move. And the next one is data block. Data blocks are used to store data in the program using variables. An example of its use is like in a ball game where the game needs to save the player's score. It is the variable that will store the score and display it on the canvas. The next one we have event block. Event blocks is one of the most important blocks in programming. Why? It is because it includes the command. When the green flag when the green flag click on the canvas, all scripts in it will be executed. This block serves to trigger the script to run. And the next one is control block. What does it mean? What is it for? Control blocks are used to control the scripts. The scripts can be controlled with command like repeat 10, which means repeat the script 10 times. And the next one is sensing block. What is it for? Sensing blocks are used to detect objects. The next one we have operator block. Operators blocks are used to perform mathematical operations. So those are the blocks that we have to know. And the next one is drag and drop. Okay? Now that you know the Scratch development environment, it's time for you to program. How to do? We just need to drag and drop the code blocks. But what should be noted is that the block circuit must be in accordance with the correct logic. Well everyone, hope it is useful and informative for you. Thank you so much. We are going to talk about Scratch program in more detail in the next video. We are going to start the first program in the next video. Thank you so much.